Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. YouTube, what is good? It's your boy N-O-T-O. How did that come off? Hold on, let's redo that. I kind of hit my mic right there. I don't know how that turned out, but let's restart. YouTube, what is good? It's your boy N-O-T, Nate on top, man, and we are on top of this video. Now, most recently, we reacted to a rebound video, Michael Jordan's top 20 plays, and currently right now, that is the best video in my return back to reacting and stuff like that, man. So we are back at it with another rebound video. Instead of 20 things about Michael Jordan's career, this is 20 things you didn't know about SHAQ. Now, this is not top 20 plays or anything like that. This is just facts about SHAQ, man. Let's see what we do and don't know about SHAQ. Is 17 minutes long. It's probably gonna be no pausing.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap, right?
Let's go ahead and get into it, man. Now this video is gonna be coming out probably midday, early morning, probably 11-ish. Last night I was supposed to come out with the video, but you know, the thing is yesterday I had a game, so I didn't make it back at home until like 11 o'clock. So it's kind of too late to already, you know, it's kind of too late to even just start, you know, posting and stuff like that. But nevertheless, man, we are here with a video talking about SHAQ. Big SHAQ.
Boom. 2 + 2 is 4. -1, that's 3. Quick maths.
But yeah, man, let's go ahead and get into it, and let's see what this video is talking about, man. It's got 540,000 views in 13 hours, man. You know, Rebound's always dropping those bangers, man. He's always dropping those bangers, pre-liked. Let's get it.
These are 20 things you didn't know about SHAQ.
Man, this is loud, I'm not gonna lie.
And for number 20, there's no way you knew that SHAQ is an MMA fighter.
MMA is the reason I became a champion. Because when I played basketball, it wasn't basketball, it was more wrestling. So when I trained MMA with John Burke, I came back in the best shape of my life.
Yeah, SHAQ's 7'1" and knows MMA. That's terrifying.
That's a
so
scary
number
sight.
19, 'cause you probably didn't know that SHAQ was 6'4" at just 10 years old.
When you were 10 years old, you were 6'4".
What?
Really?
Yeah.
That is not a child.
Yo, that's a monster. Yo, look at that. Yo, oh, bro, hey, no, bro, that's scary. That's scary right there. Yo, that's scary.
A full-grown man. Well, look, what's even bigger than SHAQ's body is his Twitter. Cause of number 18, I bet you didn't know that SHAQ was the first person ever to get verified. See, back in 2008, people were impersonating SHAQ on Twitter, even going as far as using his name to scam. So to set the record straight, SHAQ made his own official handle at the real SHAQ. And it helped, but there was still some fake accounts tricking people. So in June of 2009, Twitter came up with the ultimate solution, giving SHAQ the very first blue check mark in social media history. Damn, this man SHAQ changed the world. And so did number 17.
Changed the internet.
I bet you didn't know that SHAQ
Changed the
was
internet.
supposed to be in the car with Biggie the night he was killed. See, in 1996,
What?
SHAQ met a hip-hop icon, the notorious B.I.G., and they hit it off so well that they even recorded a track together called Can't Stop the Rain. And this song marked the beginning of a friendship. So on March 8th of 1997, 2 days after SHAQ's birthday, Biggie wanted to celebrate, so he invited SHAQ out for a night of girls, music, and partying. And SHAQ was down, but had accidentally fallen asleep just hours before the party started, which might have just saved his life.
I had on a
That's
cold
crazy.
white suit and with the white hat and all that. I was actually on my way. I was dressed, ready to go.
SHAQ says he fell asleep and never made it to the party. A call from
Yo.
his mother woke him up at 4 a.m.
Yo, bro, it's crazy how you know, God can save lives, bro. Like, yo, that is yo, he was actually supposed to be, that's crazy right there. Hey, I'm sorry if I'm pausing, y'all. I'm still gonna do what I do, man. I know I say like every video, oh, I'm not gonna pause, man. I'm not gonna pause. 17 minutes, man. I'm not gonna pause. We're gonna let it play out. But you know what, man? I'ma just do me, man. I'ma do me.
She said, "Did you go to the party?" And I'm like, "No, what are you talking about?" She said, "You know, your friend was shot. It was a sad day."
Wow, that's crazy, bro.
Man, I just feel bad for SHAQ. That's rough.
That's
So was
crazy.
Shaq's shooting. Cousin number 16, you probably had no clue that during his entire NBA career, Shaq only made one three-pointer. One. Ooh, I gotta give it to Shaq. That shot was wet. I mean, I'm starting to think he can shoot, especially after number 15.
I seen he was popping threes and shoot around too.
Cop.
And you know, this was on my list as a youngster. I said one day I want to be a cop. So when I started pursuing that here in Los Angeles, like a lot of people would give me badges, and I was like, you know what? If you give me a badge, when I go out on the street, the officer's not gonna respect me. So I made them put me through 2 different police academies, and I became a full-fledged reserve officer, level 1. Level 3 is security guard status. Level 2 is you have to ride with another officer. Level 1, you can ride by yourself. You have full-fledged police officer duties.
Yeah, and Shaq takes his duties seriously.
Wow.
Because over the years, he's worked for 11 different police departments, serving as deputy sheriff, a U.S. Marshal, and hell, he even became a detective.
Wow, that's crazy.
Doral Police Department. Why I wear the badge? Plain and
Wow.
simple. The badge made me who I am.
Man, all jokes aside,
I'm not gonna lie.
man, Shaq is a
Imagine
hero.
a guy like Shaq
Sometimes
just chasing you, bro.
Shaq needs saving himself.
That's scary.
Because of
That's a
number
scary
14, I bet you didn't know that Shaq was almost eaten by a shark.
Topside, ABC. How's our boy looking down there?
A little nervous, but he's doing good.
Bro, let me tell you guys something real quick. I would never get in a cage like that. You wanna know why?
Nope.
What was that movie called? 47 meters or something like that, bro. When they drop all the way to the nah, bro. That actually scared me, bro. That scared me like crazy. I ain't taking my chances like that. Look at Big Shark.
These reefs are more in-depth than usual. There's literally a dozen or more, and they're all just frenzied right up against the cage.
Nah, the cameraman. Oh. Ooh.
What? Sorry, what did you say?
There's a shark in the cage. I gotta get him out.
Went in the window.
There's a little shark in the cage. Still in there. Get him out of there!
You're good. He's coming. It's okay. Okay, slow down.
That's about the shark attack, you bitches!
Now, Shaq might be scared of sharks, but number 13 is even scarier. As you probably didn't know that Shaq started his very own Halloween festival.
It's me, Shaq. This year, I am taking over Southern California for my own twist on Halloween at Shacktoberfest! Family-friendly trick-or-treating during the day, frightfully fun nightmare-haunted trails, exciting live entertainment, and delicious food and drinks. Sorry about that.
Well, damn, I never knew Shaq was this spooky. And I also never knew number 12 either. The fact that Shaq is an inventor.
Man, how can you not like
he's made
Shaq,
the Shaq
bro?
waffle maker, the Shaq grill. Hell, he even developed the Shaq shoe foam. But in 2021, he created his most brilliant invention yet.
Hey, America, you're going to love this.
Why is it so hard to boil eggs? They're either too soft, too hard,
Shaq
or
eggs?
explode in the boiling water. But now you can make a lot of eggs in a little time.
Oh, I
with
was
the
about to
Shaq
say,
Egg
bruh.
Maker. It makes 14 hard-boiled eggs exactly how you like them.
When you see the name Shaq, you know it's all that.
Yeah, and ever since this thing dropped, it's been changing lives.
We're going to use our Shaq egg maker today. Okay, we got our 14 eggs in there, got holes in the top of them, and this is how it's supposed to look when you start making it.
Look at Shaq, man. Changing the
So
world
inspirational.
one egg at a time.
So
But at number
inspirational.
11, he was changing the NBA. Because you might not have known that Shaq is the biggest prankster the league's ever seen. Like, he forced rookies to carry his bags, stuff trash in people's cars.
That's that
recorded
rookie
diss
treatment.
Tracks. He'd even tackle team trainers for no reason. But there's one prank that went way too far.
I want to ask you about this, and we can go into it if you want to talk about it, the little back and forth war between you and Lou Amundsen. So him and Lou Amundsen are going back and forth. This motherfucker put Lou's mouthpiece in his tights for shoot-around. Went through the whole shoot-around, quietly puts it back up in his thing. But by the time the game comes around, you must have told people, because more people knew about it, so Lou puts his mouthpiece in after coach talks, so we're about to huddle, and we just lose it, bro.
That's nasty, bro.
Ugh. Disgusting.
That's nasty.
But look, we're in the top 10 now.
Top 10.
You're about
top
to see
10.
a whole new side of
I'm
SHAQ
top 5. No,
you've never seen before. And while you might have known that SHAQ is a terrible free throw shooter, you definitely didn't know why. See, when SHAQ was just 11 years old, he was out climbing a tree, just being a kid, when all of a sudden, a branch snapped, sending SHAQ straight to the ground. At that moment, SHAQ had broken both of his wrists. But the worst was yet to come, because after this injury, SHAQ's wrist didn't heal properly, making him unable to cock his right hand, and leaving his left hand permanently bent inwards. And according to Lakers coach Del Harris, this made it impossible for SHAQ to have a proper shooting form. Yeah, people like to clown the guy, but he went through it. And yeah, what happened to him is nothing compared to number 9. Because you might not have known that SHAQ almost killed someone. See, when SHAQ was growing up, he was a completely different person. Well, SHAQ was a bully, but one day, he took the bullying to a dangerous level.
I was always a bully until one day in 5th grade, I had a spit wad. I threw it at the chalkboard, it splattered. This kid rats me out. But prior to that, my father said, if you get suspended again, I'm gonna kill you. First I go to the office, 3 days. So now I gotta go home.
You're suspended for 3 days.
Suspended for 3 days. So now I gotta go home. I already know what I'm getting when I get home. But before I go home, I'm gonna whoop your ass. So I'm beating this kid up, and I'm kicking this kid, and he has an epileptic seizure. It's just me and the kid out there, and he's on the ground shaking. And now I'm frightened because, uh-oh. So then a guy comes, and he saves the kid. And, but after that, I go home, I get disciplined, my mother pulls me to the side and said, you're too big and too strong, you can't ever do that again. And that kind of stayed with me. I was like, I don't want to do that anymore. So then I was like, I'm not gonna beat people up. Let me go to plan B on how to get them to like me. Because I was always a class clown, funny guy. So now let me just, do this a lot to get people to like me. And I just stuck with that rather than being a bully.
Man.
I mean, a 6'4" 5th grader.
He really got his act together.
Scary sight.
Which brings us to number 8, because I bet you didn't know just how generous SHAQ really is.
Whenever I go to a store from now on, I'm buying somebody else something. Period. All right, grab your bike. Make it quick. Every day I leave the house, I gotta bless somebody. I can't keep all this. Ooh, mongoose. I had a mongoose when I was little. Damn. Sure you don't want no mongoose, cuz?
Look at SHAQ, man. So inspirational.
Hey, listen to me. Don't take nothing else from no strangers. Yes, sir. All right, let's roll.
Yeah, from bikes to laptops, even bought a man's engagement ring. This dude SHAQ is like the Mr. Beast of the NBA. But hey, SHAQ is used to spinning big. Cause for number 7, you probably didn't know that his entire life is custom made. See, with SHAQ being 7'1", you can't just go to a random store and find stuff that fits. He has to have everything customized to his size. From shoes, to bikes, to cars. I mean, damn, the guy even bought a custom bed that's so big, it fits 50 people.
Do you still have the biggest bed in the world? Remember that thing we talked about?
Yes.
It's Orlando, right?
Yeah, it's in Orlando.
And how big
That's
is it?
That's a nice bed.
It fits 50 people.
50?
Yeah.
Man, I want to jump on SHAQ's bed, but what I don't want is number 6, because I don't think you knew that SHAQ made one of the worst video games of all time. Back in 1994, SHAQ released his very own fighting game called SHAQ Fu, thinking he'd make waves in the gaming scene.
Join SHAQ in the fight against Set Ra and his evil henchman Beast. Kick into action in SHAQ Fu.
But this game was a total flop. Because not only did critics give it a 2.9 out of 10, but people hated it so much that someone launched a website dedicated to destroying every copy of the game in existence. Damn, SHAQ Fu might be bad, but
that rage is crazy.
Weird. But hey, SHAQ's got more important things to worry about. Cause for number 5, there's no way you knew that SHAQ is an actual doctor.
Bro, this
See, in
man Shaq is
1992,
everything.
After 3 years of college, Shaq dropped out
Bro,
of
he's
school for the
literally everything.
NBA, and despite choosing basketball, he promised himself that one day he'd go back and finish where he started. So not only did he take some classes while he was in the NBA, but in 2011, after retiring, Shaq returned to college and became Dr. Shaquille O'Neal.
Dr. David Coppola, Dr. Shaquille O'Neal.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man.
It is my #1 accomplishment because I didn't think I could do it at first. For the children that look up to me, for a guy that went to school and stopped and, you know, wants to continue his education, I want to be the one to set an example.
Man, after an achievement that big, Shaq should be proud. But what he should be ashamed of is #4, because I don't think you knew that Shaq has the ugliest feet in NBA history.
Come on, oh Jesus!
Oh my God!
Hey, look at this man's feet.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, I'm gonna wash my eyes. I died inside, bro. Ew, what the heck, bro? What are those? Yo, nah, give me a second, man. I gotta wash out I literally have to wash out my eyes.
A few moments later.
I literally washed my eyes out, man. Literally, bro. That. Alright. We got 5 more minutes. We got 5 more minutes, man. Let's finish this.
Guys. Sergeant Fred Flintstone, baby.
Yeah.
Yabba dabba doo.
Dead man, welcome.
Bro, yes, go. Oh my God.
The other one, you got it painted.
Start the music.
Oh my God.
Ugh, someone needs to get this man some lotion. But alright, dog, we've hit the top 3, so we're about to go
somebody needs to
deep
get
into
him some
Shaq's
new
life.
feed. What
But
the heck?
First, I doubt you knew that Shaq has sold billions of dollars worth of shoes. And it all started in the 90s, when Shaq signed the deal of a lifetime, an endorsement with Reebok worth $40 million. And over the next few years, Shaq swept the kick game off his feet, selling signature shoes for up to $300 a pair.
Dang.
But there was one big problem.
I had a Reebok deal, 40
That's
for
too
5.
$expensive.
And I'm leaving my radio
$300?
One day, and this lady
For
she's
some
with me.
Shaqs?
You mother. Charging these babies all this money for the shoes. So I had like a $2,000 in my pocket. I was like, ma'am, I don't make the prices. Here you go. And she smacked the money in my hand. Why don't you motherfuckers make a shoe that's affordable?
Yeah, and after this confrontation, Shaq knew he had to make things right, so he started scheming and came up with a brilliant idea.
And I thought about it. And I was like, you know what? She's right. So that day, cut ties with Reebok. Started my
That
own
day?
brand. Yeah, that day. Told
What do
him,
you
I said,
define cut ties?
I told him, I said, keep the money. This ain't right. Don't want to make it no fight. I'll still wear the shoes that I wear during the season, but I'm going to be looking to do my own thing. And I went to my favorite store, Walmart, and we did a deal. And I was in all stores, and my price point for the shoes were $29, $19.
That's what's
and
up.
Since then, we sold over 400 million pairs.
400 million pairs of Shaq shoes. That's over $4 billion in revenue. God damn! This man Shaq is a
That's
genius.
what's up.
Like, I don't think there's a single thing this man can't do. I mean,
does
and number
everything.
2,
He
he even
does
became an
everything.
award-winning producer. In 2021, Shaq learned that there was a woman that was drafted by an NBA team, Lucia Harris. And he was so inspired by
I
her
watched the story.
that he decided to executive produce a documentary on Lucia called The Queen of Basketball. And this documentary was a hit.
I
It's at
watched
the
that
2020
documentary. It was
Academy
good.
Awards. Queen of Basketball won Short Documentary of the Year, making
was good.
Shaq an Oscar-winning producer. Man, we got movies, video games, music. Shaq really has done everything. Well, everything except number 1. Because I don't think you knew that the one thing that Shaq doesn't do is drugs. Because growing up, Shaq's father figure was a drill sergeant, and he made it his mission to keep Shaq in line.
When I was young, I
That's what's
used
up.
to get punished for every athlete's mistake.
If you made a mistake,
No, if a professional athlete made a mistake,
then you would get punished.
yes.
What do you mean?
Because my father would always come in and start my discipline off, if you ever.
Oof.
Right. So if you ever hit a woman, I'll kill you. Go to the room. The worst spanking I got ever was Len Bias. You know what Len Bias is? So my father came in the house fuming. He had tears in his eye. So when Len Bias passed away, if you ever do drugs, I will kill you. And that's why I don't do drugs or drink.
Yeah, and that mentality kept Shaq in check. So as he got older and turned into a basketball phenom,
W-Dad,
he didn't let the
W-Dad,
perks of being a
W-Dad,
star
W-Dad
ruin his
in the
life.
comment section.
Instead, Shaq kept his nose clean and became one of the richest,
That's what's up, man.
most iconic players in NBA history. Damn, I got nothing but respect for Shaq. The man's a GOAT, but he's not the GOAT. Nah, that is Michael Jordan. And this dude has hit some of the craziest plays of all time. I'm talking monster dunks, or the most insane game winners ever. Hell, he even hit home runs in the MLB. Oh, you want to hear more?
We already watched
this video right here.
We already watched it. See, I'm telling y'all, man, we are ahead of the game out here. Ahead of the game. But hey, man, W-Dad, hey, bro. If there's one thing I'll never do is drugs, bro. Never, ever, 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 ever. Only drugs I'll take is if I'm sick. You know, that's the only type of drug I'll take, man. I'll never take no drugs, no drugs, no drugs. It goes against all my morals. But yeah, man, I can, yeah. But hey, this is a W video, man. I did not know Shaq was a cop. Imagine Shaq chasing you, bro. That's over. It's over with. It's over with. I mean, I don't know if you'd be able to outrun Shaq. I mean, that's a pretty big guy, you know. He takes long steps. And you can't break from his, you can't break from being detained from Shaq, man. That's a big guy. You can't escape that. But that's like 300 pounds on you, bro. That's 300 pounds on you, man. But hey, man, that's gonna go ahead and conclude today's video. This video is dropping midday, early morning, so I'm hoping, you guys do see this video and, you can enjoy this. And, if you're having a bad day or whatever the case may be, man, you can use this video to, make yourself feel better, because that's what it's about, man. It's about making people feel better and, really just trying to give people, what they would like to see, man, what they would like to see. But yeah, man, I'm glad I'm doing reactions once again. I feel like this reaction channel has a very, very, very strong potential to become something really, really special. As long as we can stay grounded, stay steady and locked in, I think we got what it takes, man. We gotta have that Mamba mentality, man, that MJ mentality, bro, you know what I'm saying? I believe the channel has everything that it needs to really take a huge leap, and I think we have exactly what it takes, which is why I say that we should be able to get to 1,000 by March. But hey, man, this is NOT signing off, man. Love you guys. Peace. Yes, sir.